Saturday morning. Sometimes we do this on Saturday mornings. In a couple weeks, we're probably going to do this a lot of lives in the next couple weeks. Getting the studio in order, so we'll be doing those live interviews coming soon. Got a couple people lined up for those. Got some other good stuff coming out. And if you haven't checked out our stuff on Urban Crime Chronicles, go over there and check that out. And if you need any help, man, freedomfighterspc.com. Check out our website on that. Let me load this thing up until we get some people in here. Hopefully some people come in Saturday morning. I know it's early, man. But on your way in, hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Let me just get this thing fired up so we can see what's going on over here on the channel. Here we go. Here we go. But anyway, Saturday morning, man, hopefully this thing will kick off. I see some people coming in. Okay, Derek Ski Studios always here. What's up? Tim Cunningham. It's my guy right there, man. Dallas here in the morning. I know, Saturday mornings, I'm surprised, man. A lot of people do show up. Is it too dark in here? I know you guys see my shoe cell, so I can block out some of the light, right? I just hope it ain't too, it ain't too dark that people can see. But anyway, big news, right? Aryan Brotherhood convicted. We're going to talk about that stuff. We're going to talk a little bit about the mayor, Eric Adams. Remember, he was on tape saying, man, when I was at police department, I kept my foot on them crackers' neck. You know what I'm saying? Then they went and they arrested his ass. And then he was like, hey, man, this shit ain't looking good. Trump, man, I know I'm a Democrat, but, man, I'm supporting you in what you're doing, right? And now Trump's like, what's up, Jason? My voice is a little scratchy, bro. Everybody had the flu. Early bird gets the worm, man. I'm up at 5 a.m., man, just so people know, man. I'm usually up 5 o'clock in the morning, man. But, yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about the Aryan Brotherhood, about them dudes that get convicted. We'll talk a little bit about, Eric had all kinds of stuff happening, right? U.S. Attorney's Office. U.S. Attorney quits because Trump's administration pretty much orders them to, hey, drop that case on Mayor Adams. We don't care if he said, man, I kept my foot on them crackers' neck. We need him, and we're going to use him. We're going to use, the mayor in New York, and we're going to use him to pretty much fulfill our immigration policy, man, because you guys got a lot of MS-13 homies over there, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to go get them, and we need Eric to make it happen. So the prosecutor's like, you know what? I don't care about this job. I'm out of here because I'm fighting for justice. And you're against it, Trump, on this guy that had his foot on our neck when he was in the police department. So anyway, big news, right? Aryan Brotherhood. I mean, is it really big news, though? But we'll talk about this stuff, right? And we're going to talk a little bit about the gang shit. Is it really big news that these dudes get convicted? Come on, man. People, pretty much these dudes were getting convicted no matter what. What? You can't say stuff like that. What the hell? Man, if you're shitting blood, bro, you got to go to the doctor, man. You've probably been lifting weights, man. You've been lifting, you've been, deadlifting too much, bro. So get to the doctor, right? We're going to give you some advice today to get to the doctor. We'll talk about John Stinson first. And if you guys haven't, man, go over to, Urban Crime Chronicles. Check out that little documentary that we did 2 days ago. We're going to be putting up, something else. I think we're going to do one on the Bloods. Hope people don't get mad. But check out that documentary we did over there. And, we'll talk about Stinson, right? When he went into jail, they called him youngster. Now he's 70 years old, man. He's seen the streets, man, since he was a youngster. Never getting out of prison, right? These dudes are all, they all line up. They go to trial. And one of the dudes, Mr. Fields, we posted his picture because I couldn't get a picture. Someone helped us out. I couldn't get a picture of this dude to put in the video. And then I got it after the video went up. Someone was able to help us, which I appreciate you, bro. If you're in here in the chat, I definitely appreciate you sending that over. I don't know why I couldn't find it. I'm usually pretty good at research, man. Just couldn't find that. So yeah, these dudes, someone cracked this biscuit down in Alabama. Come on, man. So, these dudes go to trial. Stinson, youngster. He's no longer a youngster, 70 years old. Could you imagine spending your whole life in prison? Spend your whole life in prison, man. And, I talked about this before where, dudes get involved in stuff, man. Mr. Fields gets involved. And he's like, hey, man, I'm part of this crew right here. He's in jail on some bullshit charges in prison. I mean, he does some time. He goes home, and according to him, not according to me, according to him and according to his trial testimony, he gets on the stand and says, hey, look, man, these dudes right here, They ordered me to do this, this, and this. And you know, what is it like, man, to go on a mission with a dude, right? And you're cool with the dude, you know, you're probably eating with him, you guys are doing whatever you're doing, you guys, you know, you guys end up getting cool, and then they're like, hey man, look, you know, I need you guys to go do this house right here. Dude owed some money. Go take all this shit. They get a U-Haul. They get there. Dude don't answer the door. They kick the door in. Ryan, I appreciate you, man. They kick the door in. They go in, man. Things don't work out. And guess what? They're like, hey, look. Dude's like, yo, man, listen, homie, I'm going to tell you right now. Listen, big homie, this dude right here, he kicks the door in, right? And he ruined the whole thing. They're like, all right, man, go ahead and eliminate this dude, man. And I've been around some dudes, man, that make calls where you're like, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? In all races, though, black, white, Hispanic, you're like, wow, man, was the repercussion, should that have really been the repercussion? Dude kicked the door in because he was trying to make you guys happy, right? According to the testimony, not according to me. Kicks the door in. That's the dude corn-fed. People were in the comments, oh, corn-fed died, man. Sammy the Bull said he died. Man, listen to the name because it's a totally different person, all right? So they kick the door in and they're like, yo, man, eliminate this dude, man. He messed the lick up. Go eliminate him. Dude pops his ass. Boom, gone. See ya. No longer here, man. It's over with. Just the day before you were eating with this dude, man. This is a vicious life, right? Vicious life to live. Then, you know, you get some other dudes that were the. Some people say crazy shit there, but I try to. I gotta let them. Are there any moderators in here, man? Get rid of these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They start that Saturday morning sword fighting shit, man. Get them out of here. No sword fighting on Saturday mornings on Blood on the Razor Wire TV. So what happens is now you get sent on another mission. You know, these dudes, a couple more dudes, man, they want to, you know, what is your dream, man? What is your dream in life, man? To be a shot caller, man? To spend the rest of your life in prison? This dude gets out of prison, gets his freedom, and he's like, hey, man, whatever you guys want me to do, I'm going to do it, right? And then we're going to talk about what goes through a person's mind when they end up deciding, hey, I'm going to flip. I'm going to flip, and I'm going to make this happen. And you know, we'll talk about their reasons, right? So, look, man, there's no honor among thieves. Remember that. So these other cats go on a mission. Some dudes end up escaping. They get away, right? They end up getting away. And the big homies are like, yo, you guys messed up. So the one dude's like, you know what, man? He meets up with Suspect. The dude's name's Suspect, right? Tattooed his lips. Say, man, I'm gonna tattoo my lips. I'm never going to ever talk about, you know, this business, the thing that I'm involved in. And eventually he does, right? Eventually he's like one of the main witnesses. So, I mean, he's got to be the main witness. He's the one running around popping people. So they sent him, hey, man, you got to handle this business, man, right? I know I said Pen 1. I don't even know why I would say that in the video, man. But I did. I messed up. What is it? The P9, right? So, and I was actually with one of them dudes before him, Big Sandy. And I spoke about him, and he ends up turns into a gay dude in prison. Aaron, you know who I'm talking about. But anyway, so they sent this dude on a mission. Yo, man, go handle these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Go handle these dudes, bro. So they get there, and dude's like, man, I know I messed up, man, I violated, man. But he's not expecting that his violation is, you know, death, right? Like, it's over with, brother. He hands over his gun, like, all right, bro, I'm gonna take the beat down. I'm gonna get whatever punishment I got coming. Ain't that crazy, man? You can be involved in something where, why is there a folder covering that light above you? Because it blocks the light out a little bit, because my editor said when I do my videos that the light was too bright. So I did a prison style, man. You ever been to prison, man? And they turn the lights on in the hole at 6 in the morning and they're on until 10 at night. So I went ahead and ripped off. That's crazy. I put the folder up there to the front piece of a pad, and I'm like, prison style. Didn't even think about it. It was like automatic go-to. Whoop, whoop. Throw that joint up there, man, like we're in a prison cell, but we're really not. Well, maybe, you know, this is the office, man. The office is twisted, though. The office is definitely twisted, but boy, is there a lot of work going on here. We're getting people out of prison over here in this office. Oh, got a baseball bat right there. Got a baseball bat right there. We got a hammer over here. We got the... No, we don't got... No, we can't show you that on here. But anyway, so dude's like, all right, man, check this out. Yeah, I know I'm about to get beat down, whatever. I'm ready to take my punishment. Here it is. So I'm looking at some of the comments. You know, when we do lives, we got to answer the comments too, right? We got to engage with the people. Hit that like button if you haven't hit it. 198 people in the house. We only got 33 likes. Come on, man. I got up early for you guys. I'm up early anyway. But dude hands over his gun. He's like, man, go ahead, do what you got to do, man. And then allegedly, according to suspect, you know, one of the shot callers calls him why he's chasing the dude down. The dude's screaming and they're unloading on his ass. Pop, 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 pop. He didn't expect that was going to happen, or else he wouldn't have turned over his gun. I'm sure in that moment, man, when his ass is getting popped, right? When he was getting popped, 2008, 2009, I think 2010, when dude's getting popped, right? What do you think's going through his mind? Like, man, I can't believe I gave up my gun. You know, you had this loyalty to these people, man, and now they decimated you, man. It's over. Man, you're ever in that position with anybody, man, you probably shouldn't do that, right? You know you messed up, man. You never know. You know, you would think that, hey, man, the consequences aren't going to be your life. You put in all this work, man, for these people. You've done all this shit. This is kind of like what I spoke about with Chazzy Glenn the other day on the little short video that we did. You know, I said, man, you're not a blood no more, bro. All that blood shit, man, that shit's out the window, bro. You're not a blood no more, man. You're 40-something years old. You had life. I got your life sentence reduced to 30 years. You're going to get out now. You know, put that shit behind you, man. Because anytime you're involved in this shit, you never know, man. You know, I've seen dudes smile in dudes' faces. You think, man, dude's an all right dude. And then he calls a shot to have you massacred in prison over nothing, over something petty, right? And it always seems like in prison that dudes are, you know, they're always happy with whatever's going on. Any type of anger, man. Any type of violence. Like, yeah, you know, it made our day better today. 50 likes, that's it, man. We need 50 more. Let's get 100 likes this morning. You know what I'm saying? Some of these dudes say crazy shit in here, man. 2 soups, 100 likes. 10 to 12, then to the Smooth program. Hit me up, man. You want a Smooth program? I want to interview some people that were in Smooth. If you were in that SMU, hit me up, man. Let's talk about it. Hit me up on the email. Can someone post my email on there? I wish I could talk some smack on the Bills, but do you see, yeah, we seen the Chiefs, bro. Should have left them on that 0 for the hero. Anyway, you know, so then, dude, what goes through your mind when you decide, hey, look, man, I'm going to tattoo my lips, right? I'm getting out of prison. He tattoos stitches on his lips like, hey, I'll never reveal this business. I'll always be loyal. You know, you've seen this shit with the mob. This shit always happens, right? Dude's all blasted out in ink, spent his whole life in and out of prison. You know, he's like, hey, man, I want to be a part of this shit right here, man. Someday I want to be the big homie. You know, I want to be that dude, man. And now when the shit gets real, right? Now you done got rid of 3 people, man, that you admitted to on the stand. Like, yo, I got rid of these 3 people. I did this shit, right? You get rid of these 3 people, and then you decide, you know what? Nah, man. You know, he said he sat in his cell like he heard someone trying to open the door, right? Because what happened was, according to him, he was tricked by an informant into telling them one of the murders that he had committed, right? So now that was a big no. Now all the homies are like, yo, man, like, yo, bro, how would you ever reveal something like that, bro, on the big, you know what I'm saying? How could you ever talk to someone? So now he's ostracized, right? You're like, yo, bro, we're on your ass now. Like, we don't mess with you like that. And we're waiting on the order to come down, or else we would have been hit you, bro. Now you put in all this work, right? And I've seen this plenty of times. You put in all this work for your people. This is it. This is the life that you chose, bro. Prison is your destiny, man. For forever. You eliminated 3 people. This is what you got. This is what you got coming, man. This is your life. Right? This is it. This is prison. So now they arrest you, man, and they know about the murders, and now you're like, oh man, shit, I ain't trying to go to prison. So now you probably start like, damn, bro, I gotta find a way out of this shit, man. You start looking for an excuse, right? You know, suspect says, Spanky, what's up, Chad? You see I was on Skinny Joe's the other day? Who is that? Is that Jeff Nadeau? Spanky. I don't know who that is. It's so small, man. Like, look, I'm looking at you right here, bro. What's up? So anyway, dudes in the cell, hey, how about this, right? Guys, go check this channel out. Subscribe if you haven't already. I think you'll like it, if you can see that. Go subscribe to Urban Crime Chronicles. But anyway, what was I going to say? Oh. So now you're sitting in the cell and you're like, Cambo, what's up, bro? So now you're sitting in the cell, and he says, hey, look, I heard someone rattling, you know, the gate, and like they were coming in to get me, right? Mr. Fields says, hey, man, they were coming in to get me. I knew they were coming. They couldn't get the lock, but I was just waiting, man, for what I had coming because, you know, I violated by revealing business that I was handling. I told someone, and now it got us all jammed up. So they're sending someone in to end my life now, and I've just got to stay here and accept it. Dude, don't get in. He says he starts to contemplate and say, you know what, man? This is what it all came down to. And what it all really comes down to is this, right? What kind of deal does the federal government give this dude? Dude's like 40 years old, right? You off 3 people. He's like, man, really, it comes down to, man, I don't want to die in prison. I don't want to be involved in this gang life no more, right? After a while, for a lot of people, that shit runs out, man. Hitting people up, stabbing people, committing all kinds of violent crimes, that shit runs out. At some point, dudes are like, man, I don't really want to do this no more, man. The shit gets old, right? Living like that every day, waking up like, damn, man. Waking up like, man, this is my life, man. This is the life that I'm living right here. Prison life. I don't want to live like this. So he's like, yeah. Yeah, that's an old pic of me when I was. Man, come on, man. Yeah, this guy's got to go too. So anyway, that ain't really Jeff Nadeau, man. Get out of here, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. What pen was you in? Started in Big Sandy. I was in Pollock. I was in USP Lee. I've been a couple different places, big fella. Did 17 and a half years straight. I'm also, and if you were in the pen, I'm the dude that wrote the first compassionate release motion. All them dudes that are getting out of jail, I'm the dude that wrote the first one. How you got 100 likes, man? Hit that bottom, man, for your boy. Hit that button. Holy shit, bro. Don't be saying hit that, man. On Saturday morning, you start saying stuff like that. It wasn't you, it was me. I misread it. What the hell? What the hell? Must be the lights. Must be the lights, bro. I'm sorry. You got an interesting story, hit me up. Wasn't Sly Green from your city? No. I believe Sly Green was originally from Michigan, right? Then it went to Buffalo. And a lot of Michigan dudes do a lot of stuff, man. The Corey Allwood show. Damn, man. I did, Corey. I'm sorry, man. Hey, man, check out the Corey Allwood show. Put your link up there, man. People, check out the Corey Allwood show. Put your link in there, bro. Corey was a dude that, went to prison, served numerous amounts of years. What'd you do, like 15 years, Corey? Did a bunch of time in solitary confinement. Was the AB... man, we got to say it, bro. This is a prison show. He was an Aryan Brotherhood member, ended up getting out of jail, got his rights restored, and becomes a cop. Tell me that ain't one of the craziest stories you ever heard. So go over there and check out the Corey Allwood show so you can hear more of his story, man. Hit that like button for us, Corey, and let's get to it. Chad, there are people who are rubbing off of you. Whoa, you are well spoken. Chad, what's good, bro? Love what you're doing, honestly. Who were the biggest gangsters from your city? Man, if you want to know who the biggest gangsters were from my city, man, go Google Anthony Supreme Murphy, Rochester, New York. Google that. Then come back and we'll talk about it. I mean, these dudes were real live gangsters, man. They weren't playing no games, and they didn't have no problem. Didn't have no problem. What the hell? Let's celebrate a 5th super chat. What? Thanks, bro, for acknowledging me. Man, we acknowledge everybody over here on Blood on the Razor Wire TV, especially if you're here. Ant-Man Chad. Yes, that's Nadeau. Nadeau would never come in here and say stuff like that, bro. I know that Jeff, you lost a lot of weight. I know Jeff. Amy in the house. Amy showed up. Amy! So, yeah, I mean, you live this life, man. Aryan Brotherhood gang members, they get convicted in federal court now, been serving life sentences. I mean, really, does it really matter? I mean, you're doing life anyway. Does it really matter that they convicted you? Probably not, man. Like, not. It's not. It doesn't even matter at this point, right? You're already serving life. You're never getting out of prison. You've been here your whole life. So going to a trial, what does it have? You go to trial. What happens when you go to trial, right? They're like, yo, man, we're getting out of the prison for the day. And, there was some vicious stuff that went on, right? You guys want me to read some of this? Aryan Brotherhood on trial. Prison gang leaders ordered 5 LA County murders, feds say. They died inside and outside of prison, stabbed beneath the sweltering Central Valley sun and gunned down on darkened streets. Man, one was a pimp, another an extortionist with ties to Israel organized crime. 2 victims were members of a white supremacist gang. An imprisoned robber was killed by his cellmate. Another man was found dead in a stolen truck. Like, man, this shit sounds like a movie, man. This shit don't even sound real, but this shit's real, man. Doesn't even sound real, right? I mean, and when these dudes, when these dudes are like, hey, man, this is what we need you to do, dudes are like, all right, bro. Dude, you just got out of prison, man. You're involved in something where you just got out of prison, and you're going to take a chance of never, ever seeing the street again. That's what's about to happen. Could you imagine that? Who in their right mind's like, all right, bro, I got you, man. Bam's still around. He's just been very busy, man. Bam's still around, but he's been very, very busy. Kenneth Johnson, Francis Clement, and John Youngster Stinson on trial, end up getting convicted, man. Man. So now, the vacation, it's kind of like a vacation when you go to court, right? You get to see some of the homies. You get to, you got life, man. You get a day outside. It's like a field trip. Ain't that crazy? Remember when you were in school and you go on a field trip and you'd be excited? Going to trial in federal court, it's like a field trip, man. Get to go out on a field trip. In addition to the racketeering charge, Clement and Johnson were found guilty of ordering the murders of Alan Rashansky and Ruslan. I don't know how to say this dude's last name, but I'm going to give it my best shot. Magam, I can't say this, the UFC fighter either. Magam Dagadazov. Yeah, man. We'll just call him MAGA. No, we better not use MAGA on here. Chad, you said MAGA. No, I'm talking about the Russian dude, man. Clement was also convicted of ordering the murders of Michael Brizendine, who was killed in Lancaster on February 22nd, 2022. James Yeagle and Ronnie Enos, who were gunned down in Pomona on March 8th, 2022. Those were the other gang members, man. They messed up. Had to pay the ultimate penalty, right? Lose your life, man. Lose your life. That's the prison life, man. That's that gang life, man. You never know. You never know who's going to get at you, man. You never know. But what about the dude, what about Fields? How's he feel now, right? He goes, he testifies. The feds. What prison do you think he's going to? How much time do you think he's going to get? He clips 3 people. He's 40 years old. He makes a deal with the government to testify. How much time do you think he's going to get? Leave it. Tell me in the comments. I'm going to tell you what I think he's going to get. I haven't read a plea because it's all sealed, but I want to know. John Soda. Let's see. How much time do you think he's going to get? And then I'm going to tell you what I think he's going to get. Now, remember, he clipped 3 people, and he's 40 years old. And he testifies that he's hopeful not to get a life sentence, right? We're going to find out what he gets. Nebuary, 5 years, 20 plus years. Nadu, life. You think he's going to cop out and get life? 60 years. He's away for life. I'm going to tell you what I think he's going to get. Remember I told you this, all right? For some reason, I want to say 40. 40 times 2, 80. He ends up doing about 30, gets 40 years, does 34. He's 40. He gets out when he's 74, 75 years old. I'm going to say 35 to 40 years this dude's going to get. They're not going to give him life. He testified, he cooperated. So I think that he's probably going to end up with, 35 years. Even if he got 35, right? 35, maybe he gets 30. But the judge has got to be like, look, man, some judges are like, yeah, you got to deal with the government, but I don't give a shit. Screw your deal. I don't know what this is. Is there any way to interpret this? That's German, right? Anton Lufen über ein. You deleted message. I was reading that. Über ein Strab zwei Hund. Amy must have interpreted. Amy, let me find out you know German. This dude's talking some bullshit on there, right? we need 11 more likes, man. Hit that like button, man. That's the life they chose. That's that gang life. It never ends good. Never. But who does that, right? And then cops out. Running from the brand for 35 years, bro. Both places. Hits were ordered from the pen to the street, and hits were ordered in the pen to hit people in the pen. I seen that Jay-Z case got dismissed. Ich ein Donor mit. Amy, I don't know what the hell that is, man. Someone take a picture of that, man, and interpret it real quick. And if it's some crazy shit, you're out of here, bro. Send your ass back to Germany, bro. I don't know what it is. We're about to get your ass up out of here. Joe says he can read German. Me too. Kann ich einen Donor mit Noblock. I don't know. It's not German. What the hell is it? Just ish. How do you say like I love you in German? Ich liebe dich? Oh yeah, I better chill, bro. I don't know what this guy's saying. It's Swedish. Okay, well find out what it is. I'd like to know what this guy's saying, man. Hey, bro, they got a button on there, man, where you can turn that shit into English. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and turn that into English for us. Go Bills. That's what he said. He said, go Bills. All right, man. Thank you. Is it a bot? I don't know. But anyway. So, yeah, I mean, dude, I think dude ends up with 30, man, maybe 40, but I'm going to say 35. And then he's going to get out of prison. Chad, do you think Nadu was quick with his hands? Wasn't he? He was doing some little boxing training. Wasn't he about to get it on with someone? Are you a teacher? No, I'm a paralegal that spent 20 years in federal prison straight. No, he said not. Yeah, okay. Let's talk a little bit about the mayor, right? I know we got it. You know, we talked about the AB stuff. Look, man, this is the life, man. These dudes, this is the life that they chose. You want to know the truth, man? Sometimes you know, you're like, damn, man, you feel bad for the situation, right? Where dudes go to prison young, and this is what your life becomes, man. Life has so much to offer, man, to just fuck it off, like Troy Kell said, right? Just fuck your life off, man. Why? Why, man? You got your whole life, man. This shit's nice out here, bro. It's nice to go out on the lake, man, and get on a jet ski. It's nice to go to the store and be able to buy a pizza if you want. Chad, you got an email to contact you? freedomfighterspc@gmail.com. There we go. Thank you, brother. It's pinned. There's our email right there. If you need any help with legal work, federal, post-conviction, hit us up. Check out our website at freedomfighterspc.com. I got 2 or 3 life sentence cases that I think I'm about to win those too. So, you know, we like to post them life sentences, man, giving people a second chance. So, JD Vance smoked them. So now look, man, yeah, well, you know, sad, man, you chose this life, but this is what it is. This is the end outcome. You get involved in gang life, this is the end outcome. You get ordered to do some shit, you don't do it. You know, you've heard plenty of people say, do the mission or become the mission. You know, this is the stuff that people talk about on YouTube, right? Prison content. This is shit you watch when you watch movies like Shot Caller, right? Or American History X. This is the real life shit, man. These dudes really live that life. And if they want you, you're hit. So, Cuddy. Damn, Cuddy. That's crazy, bro. It is a lame life. It's definitely a lame life, man. It's not a life that you want to live, man. I'm not saying them dudes are lames. Because them dudes have something done to you, man. I don't want no trouble, bro. How did Allwood turn from convict to cop? You got to go check out his channel, man. Got his rights restored and became a cop. It ain't lame. It's about respect, bro. It's a horrible life to live. At least we can agree to that, right? I mean, if it ends in life in prison and getting killed, I mean, it's probably not the best life to live. Mike Pina, send me an email, bro. I got sick, man. I was on vacation, got sick. Have you ever seen? No, but I've seen people getting different stuff in, though. Real Prison Talk with Tommy. Good morning, brother. Hope you're doing well. We should do a part 2, me and you, bro. Got a hell of a story, you know? Think again. Amy, I mean, that's the reality. Amy, you could have left it there, man. You could have left that one up from Think Again. So, yeah, definitely not the life you want to live. But let's talk a little bit about, I mean, sometimes I like to talk a little bit about politics and shit that's going on, right? You know, like I said, man, Mayor Adams, right, who I don't really care for at all, Democratic mayor, former cop, right? Let me see. Oh, man, I got to get my keyboard back over here for a minute. I just want to pull one thing up while we're talking. Let me see if I can pull it up while we're talking. Mayor Adams. Okay. So, Mayor Eric Adams, right? Former officer, mayor in New York. How'd you hide a refrigerator under? No, it was a microwave. Can we get a go birds one time for the one time, Chad? Go birds, bro. Glad you did what you did, but you should have left them boys on a 0 and been the Bills' hero. Yeah, them dudes should have been left on 0, bro. And you could have. You let them score. You let them. Chad, content on your other channel. For those of you that are in here, go check out Urban Crime Chronicles after this, man. Saturday morning, man. Go check out that little documentary that we put on over there. I think you guys will enjoy it. But yeah, Mayor Adams says, hey, man, I was gonna do a short on this, but when you do a short and then you put out a video, it messes the video up. So maybe this live will pump a little bit. Chilltown, Jay. Okay, keep pushing, brother. So anyway, yeah, check out that Urban Crime Chronicles, man. I think you guys like that. Mayor Adams, he did that. They caught him on tape, man, when he was in the police department. He said, "Man, I had my foot on them crackers' neck." Then when them crackers went over there and they locked his ass up, right? He was like, "Hey, what's going on?" His ass was getting ready to go to federal prison. I 100% believe that Adams was on his way to federal prison, right? And now Trump comes in, and Trump's like, and he's like, he's out there in the media, pretty much like, yo, Trump, man, I need you. You know what he's doing. And the Trump administration orders the Department of Justice to drop the charges, right? So your boss tells you in D.C., in New York, hey, man, drop these charges. You say, man, I ain't dropping the charges. Your boss just told you to drop the charges. If your boss tells you, hey, man, shovel the snow, you got to shovel the snow if you're a snow shoveler. You know what I'm saying? But they're like, nah, we don't care what Trump says. What do you mean you don't care? He's the president, bro. They just ordered you to do some shit. And then the prosecutor says, you know what? I'm out of here. You know what I mean? Let me see. Man, why you got to say stuff like that, man? I hate when people do that stuff, man. For real, for real. Let me go see if I can find it. So, hold on, because people are saying bullshit in here that they shouldn't say. Anyway, next time, we'll get them next time. You know what I'm saying? We'll get them next time. These nuts. This guy's got to go, man. So anyway, man, the Trump administration says, hey, look, man, do this. And the prosecutor, U.S. attorney, probably making big money in New York, says, you know what? I'm not doing it. I'm leaving. She gets mad. She says, I'm not doing it. A bunch of people are starting to quit. And then they say, hey, look, man, we need Adams, man, to fulfill our policy, right? You might be a Trump supporter, right? It's okay. Like I told you, I wouldn't be out of prison if it wasn't for Trump. I wouldn't be doing this video right here, right? All those people that I helped get out of prison wouldn't have got out, that are out on compassionate release. Nobody says I want a life sentence when I grow up. No, definitely not. Not even Mayor Adams. So the Trump administration pretty much drops that. How many people you think he should have dropped those? You think they should have dropped it, or you think they should have put his ass in jail? In a fight, I think in Georgia, I ain't never seen anything like it. It was funny. How about that trial, right? What the hell trial was it? I just seen Rihanna's kid's father, right? The lawyers are going at it. You guys seen that? And the judge like, don't talk to me like that. R1 Paulie, yo, Vito said he's going to. Yeah, Vito's a nutcase. Dude's a nutcase, man. There you go. Since you want to come in here and talk shit, say his real name. Say his real name. And we're going to do a story about his case on here. It's not okay to be a Trump supporter, not at all. Elon Musk is now running the show, but nope. All right, so we'll talk a little bit about that, right? Since we talk about politics, we'll talk a little bit about that. The politics that we'll talk about. Hold on. It's hard to catch the comments on here. So, look, they're firing all these federal workers. People are mad about it, all that good stuff, right? And I didn't want 15 years. I did. Hell, I didn't want the 15 years I did. Me, no one wants 15, right? let's just look at the Federal Bureau of Prisons, right? They're firing all these federal workers. And what happens is you get a case manager, you get a counselor, you get all the, unit manager, all that stuff. People are at the reentry house. We're going to be doing some interviews with some of them guys, so you guys will get to hear from them. Gary Davis, Saturday mornings get crazy in here. You're paying all these people, they don't do shit. They're taking $100,000 a year from taxpayers for what? They're not doing shit, man. I mean, look, man, there's going to be good and bad in all things, all administrations, right? That's always going to happen. There's always going to be an issue. It is what it is, man. Some people are going to be mad. Some people are like, hey, Elon Musk is running it. Did you do the crime? Do the time. I did my time. Can't be getting one of those chips at my arm. I'm a Christian. There we go. The Russian dude's back, or Swedish dude. Close the IRS and the FBI. I mean, hey, man, Trump. Hey, look, people are mad at Trump right now, right? But you can't be mad at Trump. He's like, hey, look, it's my turn now. You guys did all this shit to me. Now it's my turn. Now we're going to investigate this person. We're going to do that. And look, people have been committing crimes in politics, felonies for years, right? And no one ever bangs these people, man. People have been stealing money. The hot thing about this, people are like, hey, man, it's a federal job, right? We got a federal contract. I did see what happened at Collins. I did a little short on it. People are like, hey, man, instead of, you're used to getting paid $25 an hour for this job. Now it's $80 an hour. Like, what the fuck? It's a federal job, man. People are stealing that money, man. People are stealing that bread. Deluxe, man, we don't know what you're saying, man. Change it to English because I don't know what the hell you're saying, bro. But you got me interested. Like, what the hell is going on? Come on, bro. People in here saying wild shit. But anyway, we're going to get ready to close out today, man. Appreciate everybody showing up Saturday morning. Blood on the Razor Wire TV. We're going to keep putting some stuff out. Yeah, I wish dude wouldn't say that, man. Don't say stuff like that. Can anyone translate that? If you can, send it to me. If you're interested in doing an interview, hit us up, man. And if you got an interesting story, we're going to start doing some different stuff, man. I like doing this stuff. I told you guys that. Glad we were able to get on here this morning, man. Blood on the Razor Wire TV. If you haven't checked out Urban Crime Chronicles, check that out. Check out the Corey Allwood show. He was in the comments today. But Urban Crime Chronicles, I think you guys will enjoy that. We're working on another documentary to put up over there. I'm going to try to do 2 or 3 a week over there, all right? Hope you guys enjoy the editing. Hope you guys enjoy all of this. Again, Saturday morning, got 240,000 subscribers. Appreciate all you guys, man. Like I told you guys a long time ago, it's not my channel, it's our channel. We grew it together, man. We didn't have any, donors, people are like, hey, I'm going to give you some money and you can buy equipment. We did it together, man. Grassroots, baby. 240,000 subscribers. We worked together to make it happen, and that's all that matters. So definitely appreciate everybody being in here. Blood on the Razor Wire TV. Until tomorrow, maybe we'll do a live tomorrow, right? No more football, so maybe we'll do a live tomorrow night. Blood on the Razor Wire TV with respect. Until tomorrow, we're out.